Okay. Um, we're gonna see if this is gonna work out today. As we saw, we had a little bit of connection issues. Welcome, everybody. Um, we're a little bit late. We're just going to get into it. Today, we're going to do a challenge. Now, I need a little bit of an opinion. I have a sample prepared, but I was a little bit late to that. So it's maybe not the best sample. We can do a challenge with this sample. I can also quickly create something else if we want to. I'm gonna make it up to you guys, to the chat, to decide on that. Hello everybody, Andre, Klaus, Malogify. Welcome. So it's gonna be a normal challenge. You'll get like a sample and then you have to play with it and you have to make something from it. This is the sample. I have to say, I'm not sure if it's a very good one, as I said. It should be like this actually. But we can see if we can do the challenge with this one or if we can make another sample. It should be quite loud. If you guys don't like it, we'll switch to another one. We'll quickly make something else. Klaus likes it. To me, it's a little bit resonant. It does have like an ambient sound to it. Maybe it has a little bit too much resonance. Yeah, I mean, it's just this. Something like this. Now I can render this to like version 2 of this. I think like this it will work. Yeah, we can use it as a sample like this. It's gonna be normalized again, so it's again going to be very, very loud. Hello, Mr. PSK, Psyder, welcome. I'll wait a little bit longer for the people to join. I'm going to be posting, actually, that I'm live now. I can finally do that. So now it's in the Discord. I can post the sample here. It's all a little bit of organization because I was a little bit late today. I'm sorry, guys. This one. I was a little bit late today because I was posting the videos for next week. I have like 5 videos to post and I kind of underestimated how long that would take. Any limitations? Well, I was thinking of this limitation. What if we make it so that you cannot recognize the original sample in the track. You have to use it in creative ways and you have to kind of mangle it up and change it up and completely reuse it so that you cannot hear the original sample. Would that be a cool limitation? Would that be like fun? Because the last few times that we did like sample challenges, and I really like them because they're easy to set up and they often give you enough liberty to like work within your own comfort zone, so you can write music that you really like. So it gives good results. But the one thing that it annoys me is that people just kind of drop in the sample, and I've done it myself as well. I've dropped in the sample and then just left it there. Can I make the stream 7 hours? I mean, no. No, 7 hours is a bit much. I do have things to do. I have short content to prepare. Okay, so I am going to set that limitation. I think that would be fun. I'm posting him now, so you guys can download it. If you go on my Discord, !challenge, you can set up here is the rules, and you can download this sample here. Chebable. Chebable. Is that how I'm sorry, I'm so bad with names, but welcome to the stream. Today we're doing a challenge stream. So !challenge, you'll get to my Discord. You get to join here, and you can just scroll down up until challenge info, and there you'll find the sample as well as the rules. And we'll have a timer down below right here, and that will keep track of the time that's left for the challenge. And we'll all start together, make a track, and then at the end of the challenge we'll be listening to all of the tracks that you guys made. So you have to submit your track as well. I don't know if we want to wait a little bit longer for some more people to join, for people to set up, if people want to join in and join the production. Five minutes, yeah. I did post the fact that I'm live, I think, right? Yeah, today. Okay. One of the things, that I can discuss before we get started is next week is going to be very cool for my content, I hope. I have been, first of all, I got a new camera. So the new camera is here. I've already shown it in the last stream. I have not yet found a method to use it during the streams, but I'm hoping to find something that I'm eventually just able to stream with it as well. And then what I can do is I can take the webcam that I'm using now for streaming. I won't be needing that anymore if I have the bigger camera whenever I'm like sitting here. And I can use the small webcam to mount over behind me here, where I have set up my DJ console with some speakers and my laptop. So I can potentially start doing live sets, as in like a live stream, or I can at least record them. I don't know if the technicalities live streaming on YouTube is definitely not possible with that. Because of like copyright issues, they'll immediately copyright strike you. But for Twitch, maybe that's a place that I could stream my live sets. What I can also do is create a library of like music that is copyright free, sidetracks that's copyright free. We would need to create a library of like a few hundred tracks, and maybe we can see if we can detect which tracks have copyright on them. If there's any tracks that we like that are like not released with major labels, then we can use those. Those often aren't in the copyright system. Because normally they like really strike you for copyright in live streams. But the other thing that I've been doing is working a lot more on my editing. In the last two videos that I uploaded, you may have seen that there were like zooms in there and pointing out different things, like zooming into different places to show things a little bit more in detail. I'm hoping to continue that and actually improve the way that I'm doing like zooming and stuff like that. I'm actually going to change the way that I'm editing. I'm switching over to Resolve because there's a lot better preset manager and like performance, and there's also nicer plugins and nicer effect work, and there's just more that you can do with that, at least at my level of editing. Because Premiere, for simple edits, it's really fast, and then once you get into things that take a little bit more complexity, it becomes really slow, because it's just the program being like slow, and it has annoying bugs and annoying things that it does. So I wanted to change that, and therefore I've spent a lot more time worrying about my editing. So the editing is hopefully going to be a lot better. I'm just working on the DJ set. Nice. Well, I think we're going to get the challenge started. I'm going to turn on the script, and I'll start it now. So for everybody that's ready, this is the moment that we start the challenge, and in 3 hours we'll be comparing our tracks. Good luck. Okay, so I need the new sample. And of course we need to mangle it up in some way so that it's unrecognizable. That's the limitation that we have. So first of all, what I would like to do is maybe cut it up into smaller chunks. And I think a way to do that is there's a way to like set markers, right? Delete all the markers. Or maybe we can glitch it a little bit by just quantizing it even to 8th bars. Quantize settings, 8th bars. Apply. That already makes it a bit glitchier. I do think I'm going to go back on the quantization thing. I'll keep it 16 notes, beats, and then like this. It's not so mangled up now. So that's something that we need to work on next. I have Trash 2, which is a plugin that I really underuse. But we're going for some heavy distortion. That's really heavy. Let's lower this a little bit. We can make some dubstep. Would that be cool? Let's see if we can actually turn this into a dubstep bass. I have a few ideas for how you would potentially turn this into dubstep. First of all, we need the stereo processor. Okay, this needs to be... How does this look in terms of the waveform? Does this really have like... Oh, that's nice. We can use an envelope follower to filter this then. Okay, we have an envelope follower. This is going to be perfect. Maybe a different way. I need some kind of sub-bass, I guess, that follows this thing. If we put an envelope follower on here and then map it to a separate sub-bass. I need to find the key again as well. I'm sure that there's a lot of dubstep tracks with Trash 2 being used. Yeah, it's a very good plugin. It's kind of flown under my radar. I have had it for like a year now, but I've never really used it. I would just say that this is like F sharp, right? It's like shifting around that only. I know that there's chords in here, but with the processing that we're doing, it's already like... That's kind of what it is. Now what we do is we configure this. And we map this here. I'm gonna do the same envelope follower to this macro. Oh, which I don't have. I need to configure, right? And then like this. Yes. That's kind of cool. I like that. So this is group 33. That's where we need it from. I'm gonna be making dubstep again. I used to make dubstep quite a lot actually, but obviously since I started Projector and I've done Psytrance, I haven't done it in a while. Let's see if I still have my original samples. So they're gonna be in here. I think like the Terror drums is the one, right? The full kick and stuff. This is from the era of the like very short kicks, yeah. The trick is just a lot of clipping, really. Just throw a free clip on there, nice oversampling. I have a sidechain trigger. which I can use like this. So it's kick on every beat, and then you have the snare, which goes on the third of every beat. You want like a bottom snare like that, and you want some high-end interest. This seems to have some cool vibes to it. It's often common to layer like 3 or 4 of them together, depending on what you're looking for. This is nice. This has some nice wash to it. You can use its high end as well. Obviously it's going to be way too loud now together. Let's tone it down a bit. This is going to be -9. A bit too washed out for my liking. Actually, this stuff should be in the basses category. This is not a lead, right? So you need some kind of pattern like this. I don't have to delete this though, there's some better stuff later. Let's do some more processing on this. Really bring out that like chord feeling. Let's design some basses in here. The way that I want to do that is through like this technique. We're just going to pop this into the sampler. What I want to try is instead something like this. We need to do some... These need to be shorter, actually. Some of this processing can be here on here as well, actually. We throw this on there. Now that's what I like. Ooh. Actually, you can use this technique again, because just the sample as it is isn't actually that great sounding. Maybe if we can capture like one sample of it, from here to here-ish, right? A little bit longer. Okay, we can do that in the sampler. We just drag this in here. You can zoom in a whole bunch. And on the loop. And now it should work as like a sub, maybe. Which key is this in? Let's see. Want it like that. That's fun. Envelopes, I want MIDI control. I want to pitch bend this. That together with the filter modulation. That's way too strong of a filter. Let's not do it with its modulation. Let's make a new filter for that. Stereo processor is useful here. It's a nice strong saturation if you want it to be. I like it. This is obviously way too loud still, so this would be -12, I guess. -12 on this one as well. This also needs to be like clipped. I'm like alternating between one with a reverb and one without. I think I do want to do it like this though. If I go like here. And then alternating it like this so that the second one is... We have the other one reverby. I do want this a little bit stronger, a little bit more in your face. We should do sidechaining before I forget that. You can probably hear that it's been a long time since I made some actual dubstep. Sidechaining. Here we are. Alright, this needs to be like this, otherwise it doesn't work. This one sounds a little bit dodgy still, but I'm starting to like this. There must be some more techniques that we can do actually to turn this into some crazy sound. I can just re-import it again, right? I can just go here. Let's say that we take this tail here and we reverse that. And then we pitch it down. This is going to be really long. At least now we have a strong harmonic somewhere that we can use. This does not have a sub bass though, so that's a problem. This is what I wanted to do. Now we combine this again with a sub bass. Let's do like a quarter note wobble here. This is going to sound dubsteppy, I promise. I have a plan. We'll distort these together into trash. And we'll just apply an LFO like this. We'll go distortion, trash. I just closed the preset thing, but now I need it. Presets. What's the challenge today? Today the challenge is that you get a sample and you have to work that in some kind of a track. You can do whatever you want. The sample isn't challenge info. The only limitation is that you cannot leave the sample recognizable. So you have to mess up the sample completely so that you cannot hear the original sample anymore. That's what we're doing today. And I'm making some dubstep for a change. Just because I'm... I don't know why. This is kind of cool. I do want to, if possible, create a crossover here. This is not the way to do it. Multiband. This has the digital one on there. Okay, getting some action there. We can do again stereo processor. That's really a nice plugin for this actually. One, it helps with the width itself. And then you can completely like change it tonally. Maybe I'll go like this actually. Go shapes that look like that. And then we'll have to change that on the sub as well. We want a little bit of a wobble in here. Do we want to saturate this a little bit? Yes. We can give it a little bit of like a knock effect. You can do like this for your sub, I think, is the trick. I don't remember all of the tricks from dubstep anymore, but a few of them I do. I think it's like this. You go to the master tuning and just a little bit, right? That sounds about right. Gives that strong knock effect. I do want a little bit of extra like EQing on there because there's no mid-range here. What if we do this like a double layered thing? This bank can be then completely mono, right? And then here we can do a little bit of a pitch bend. No, not really. Let's give this a little bit of extra processing. How stereo is this? Did we have any stereo width on this thing? No. Because that's what I'm hearing. Okay, now we can make this a lot shorter. Okay, so I'm lowering the output by 3 dB. What you can do then is set up a transient shaper so that it bumps the attack back up that amount. It doesn't do it like I want it to. Okay, then the way to do it is to set this back to 0 and then use LFO tool, because you can set LFO tool to the 16 note that you need, and then you can punch in the kind of plug shape that you want. With a bit of extra polishing, we should be able to just have it play here. So we turn this off so we don't get like extra snaps in there. Okay, so we need a few more one-shots, but we basically have our main thing here, right? And then we can add like a variation. I do feel like this is still a little bit too, like... this, maybe. Probably a good idea that I have some kind of waveform display of what I'm doing, because I'm so unfamiliar with like the genre. I've made it a lot in the past, but I haven't in a long while. So what I want is the M multi-analyzer on my master. I still have them on all of these groups. That's a little bit annoying. I don't want that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just leave that and turn that off in here. So I can just look at the master waveform. Yeah, we can see that there's some problems. I'd like this to be as small as possible. And then this needs some extra loudness boost as well. Let's just overall saturate it a bit more for some fatness. Then an OTT, of course. Did we put that before? We'll put that before. That's how you make dubstep. You make it all incredibly loud. That's how it's done. I'm probably going to sidechain with LFO2 as well, because I think that that will be a little bit cleaner. So we set this to 1/2. Nice little extra bit there. Would be cool to maybe do, I have like a final idea here on this almost like a lead thing, right? This screechy thing here. See if we can do some, what's it called? Foreman shifting. M transformer, there we are. Foreman shift. It's not so brutal as a pitch shift because you keep kind of the tonality, hopefully. Go to like 7.5 here. so we need to do that earlier probably. Oh wait, of course, yeah. So that doesn't work, apparently. What about the other one? Little altar boy. Does this keep it a little bit more restored? It causes this LFO tool to be off. Wait. We can fix that. Then I want to use the Melda version, because that is more powerful. Then we'll do like this. Almost like this, just like... Let's just keep it up everywhere, except like here. And I will use another one to actually go up in the second bit here. So we're doing like an extreme change on the formants. Obviously we need to reset this again. This only goes on here. I do feel like this needs like extra sub in it. What I think I should do probably is remove the sub from one of them. And in this one we can pitch a little bit lower. Gives it a little bit of extra oomph. That's the kind of heavy stuff that we want. Okay, as said, I wanted to edit this sample again. So this is both MIDI. Let's re-import the sample, see if we can create something cool from that. Here it is. What's the key of the sample? To be honest, I don't remember. I'm sorry, but I really don't remember. I do need to check which key this is in, because my track is in F sharp. Okay, we can do that, and then we pitch it up by 1. Let's do like another wave cycle sampling thing here and here. And we already have like a MIDI track here prepared. Seems to be F sharp. Okay. Well, that will explain also why my track is in F sharp then. To be honest, I just kind of started without really thinking about it. Why is this immediately stopping? It needs to loop. I don't think I'm a fan of this. I do want to know which key this is in, because this does sound crazy. That's good. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to slightly detune them and then set them slightly left and right. Okay, this is going to go down a few cents, this is going to go up a few cents. That gives us a great stereo field. Very nice. Also, yeah, welcome side. Sorry. Let's go -8 for this. And then a final saturator. As you can see, saturation is key here. Here I want to actually go like this. And I need to see which I modulated of this stuff here. Then I need to use this one shot again if I want to keep the same theme, right? But that's not what I want to do, so I want a different one shot in there. This is a bit strange here. We'll keep this like this. I need to see my multi-analyzer again. That's looking good in terms of the waveform. Something I want to try here is like this. Just trying to change up the style a little bit. It's almost like techno. We can switch genres halfway through the challenge, actually. I'm almost tempted to just throw this in the bin, because I have an idea that's maybe a little bit more crazy. What if I turn this off and this off? I think this will work. Master recording. We have some techno. We're switching up the genre halfway through the sample challenge. We go 126. Unwarp it. All we have to do is Change the color. We still have this, which can be a cool synth, I guess. I think I'll delete this. Today I think I can't make it. I will play R6 in a few minutes. That's unfortunate, but thank you for stopping by either way. By the stream then. Of course, this is all way too loud now. Let's make some techno out of this sample. I like this. We did some crazy stuff. Now let's bring it back a little bit. Ah, this is the one that's still strange. Yeah. Okay. Sample. Wait, this does need to be BPM aligned. It's 150 BPM, by the way, for those that haven't figured that out yet. Okay, we're going to start with this. This is hopefully one harmonic. Okay, kinda. That's nice. Okay, we're going to make some major chords. Then we'll step down to minor here, and then minor with this. This is the melody that we have, and we'll go one semitone down here. One, like so. Need to experiment here a little bit. Why is this so much louder here? Ah, there's the sidechain. Which I don't even know where it is. It's still louder here though. What's so different here? This is the multi-analyzer. Eh. Consolidate this to 0. And then minus 22. This is still louder there. There's no change here. I don't understand why this is suddenly going lower in volume. Ah, wait, this thing is still playing. Ah. I thought I was going crazy. Now we can get into the techno. Do I have... good, like, techno hi-hats? This is like the standard one, I guess. Get one of these clean ones and pitch it down a bit. We need like a shaker. Percussion shakers. I want it longer. Yes. This is kind of like the standard drum pattern, I guess. Can do like a clean hi-hat under that. Hello, Cristiano. Making some techno today. We can do... Actually, I want like a ride somewhere. We can still use these sounds that we have here to kind of like create maybe like echoes from. Is this an... Yeah, we can still use this. Go 33 unnamed, right? This one, yes. There you go. Oh, not like that. Take this section where there is like little sound bits. And all you have to do is remove this little thing. If we combine this with a few more sounds that we can make, I think we'll get some actual cool techno song here. Again, I want to kind of layer these together. So we're gonna go up 1 to 7 and then an octave. These three together. Bit on the bright side, so I'm going to go and lower this by an octave with the amp transformer. This would be kind of cool. First of all. Almost like a vocal thing, right? We'll go with like the second quarter note like this. If we get a few more sounds in here, I think it will work. I do think that I want to synthesize one sound, which is just kind of going to be like a lower rumble, almost like acid sound. I made my serum a bit bigger for thumbnails and I decided to leave it as the default like this. We'll get a very tight 0 square like this. Here I want a few more drums. I want a clap at this point, just like a normal clap. This has a hi-hat on it, which I guess can work. Sounds kind of cool. And then a ride. Another one. Something like this, yeah. It's going to be very low in the background. It's just going to be providing like a noise layer almost. What I want to do next is some sound design with phaseband, because we can do the new granular stuff, which is fun. see if we can make like a... This needs to be a F sharp. Yeah, like that. We'll get a lot more grains. I guess this sounds the best. We just kind of... I think maybe a cool trick here is to do like this. Go off beat here. It's getting somewhere. I'm going to quickly save. I want to quickly do a break because I'm getting a little bit pumped with all of the bass that we've been producing. Actually, this needs to go into challenges. There we are. So today is 14th, right? Yeah, 1405. Alright, this project is a bit of a mess. But that's okay. What I want to do is I want to take a quick break, and I hope I rendered out the high-tech thing that we made on the last stream, but it looks like I haven't. So what I'm going to do is... yeah, let's play this one. I think... did I play this on the last stream? I think I may have played this on the last stream. To be safe, I'm going to play this one instead. Here's a mix for one of the new tracks that are hopefully going to come up on the EP. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'll be right back. I'm just going to refresh my ears like I always do. And then in like 5 minutes, I'll be back.
simulation theory is the idea that we are living in a simulation. That the world that we live in is not the real world, but it's just a simulation that somehow we are hallucinating. Much like being cocooned inside the Matrix while we all live out our lives.
Look at that timing. There we are. Alright, so for those who are just new here, welcome Wave Morpher. We are working on a challenge today. This is a challenge stream, and we have been giving a sample, and the goal is to use the sample but make it unrecognizable. So far I've made part of the kick, this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing from the sample. I kind of think that that's enough. So I want to add some more like one-shots to it, maybe without using the sample itself. So I can use for that my audio effect rack. One shot. Right? That's an audio effect, right? Easy one shot. There we are. Something like this should do the trick, hopefully. That's nice. Oh, okay, we're gonna go 44 and we're going to record that. And we're going to be making a bunch of one-shots like this. For this one I have a different idea. Yeah, I want to cut that here. We're going to all bring them on their own audio track. get different tones still. And this one, we're just going to record the start without the reverb. This has a little bit of tonality. We can use this. There, this goes here. This goes up. We need to place this in the sequence as well. Ah, wait, there's some issue here. This one is too long. That was what's bothering me. It was like off rhythm. Hello QMZ. I'm sorry again, I'll probably butcher that, but that's hopefully okay. I'll probably also turn these off here and this one too. Not participating today, doing uni stuff, but the kick sub is a bit overwhelming. Yeah, I haven't done any of the mixing yet. I'll probably wait till the end for that. Probably going to do this instead. I don't want that very strong attack thing to it. Well, that doesn't really change anything, does it? We can remove the very strong click that's at the start, because we definitely don't need that. Let me think for a second. There's like a chord that you can do. That's it. That's the rhythm that I'm looking for. Now we need to make some kind of techno plug. Maybe there's already something in here. I go to my ordered plugs. Isn't there something called techno plug? I thought there was. Lagging a little bit. There we are. Let's see if we can find some cool vocal for this. I was looking before here. Maybe house loop?
What you think that we think is cool.
Life wasn't meant to.
Rock the beat. Don't give.
This is kind of cool. I think this is the rhythm. Can slowly bring back this acid thing. This can be a lot more washed out, this one. Hallo Nicola. I do have an idea to make this a little bit more melodic, maybe. Maybe just something like this, very simple. I think like this. Make this lower. This goes all the way down. Why does this have a click on it? Don't creep. Welcome. Thank you. I think I'm going to remake it here. I'll turn off this thing and I'll just This doesn't need to be there. We'll add some paths here. I think I want like these rising up chords. Okay, let me see this. Oh, is there anything? Yes, there is. Here then. Or one lower. Let's go one lower. With nice pad sound, I think we should be able to. I like this break. Let's add a different reverb here behind. Sorry if I don't speak too much, but I'm a little bit concentrated here. Can bring the acid line back, that's been a while. That's the fun thing about techno, is you can just reuse some of these elements. For the final time we'll use this thing here. And that's a techno track. Would be cool to have, I guess, this part. No, it doesn't matter. That's like the intro thing. Another full track in 3 hours. Half an hour to do mastering. Should be good. Maybe it's a little bit too strong on the high end now here. This boost here, it could go to down to like this. Sucker of the Year, welcome. That's quite a name. You like my album? Thank you. I'm glad. That's why I make it. Nice turnaround there. Tuned in 5 minutes ago and this has already given me a couple of ideas for the track that I'm working on. Well, if you wait around another half an hour, there's a few other people doing the challenge as well. Then you'll get a bunch of inspiration. Also, welcome to the stream. follow your subreddit too. My subreddit? You mean the psychedelic production thing? The Psytrance production subreddit? I mean, it's not mine. I'm a mod on there, but I barely pay attention to it. I think the way with the subreddit, the way that went was that there used to be a subreddit handled by a bunch of old mods. There were like 12 of them. But they gave up. I was thinking of r/Psytrance. That's not mine. No, I'm not even like a mod on there. I'm on Psytrance production. The way that came to be was there was the old mods that wanted to stop with it. There was like a whole group and nobody really cared about the subreddit anymore, and there was nothing that was being done with it. And then at the beginning of COVID, myself, Ollie, and a bunch of others, I think now Saiger is also a mod for that, but there's a bunch of people now that mod for the production subreddit, and we basically took over. And I volunteered to be on it, but I've never really paid much attention to it, but because I've always found it to be a dump for people to just throw down their tracks, right? And that's the reason why I decided to do that like Sunday feedback thread thing, so that you had a separate place to post your thread, but nobody liked it because people wanted to just post their own music and then have their own posts. It's really still like a very messy subreddit, and I just don't care anymore. I never go there anymore. Because there's never really good resources to actually learn. I really like the way the kick came out. It's a little bit of crunchiness on it. It is a little bit on the bright side, I would say, yeah. It is very bright. I tamed it a little bit, as you could see. But this is kind of the vibe of that hard techno, is that very bright oomph that you hear, and then the stuff on top, right? I don't know, let me test on speakers. It's probably too harsh and I'll get back to it, but for now, this is okay. That's very heavy. I do like the sound of it though. It's not wrong or off for me. What we can do is add a little bit of extra detail, like some risers. We still have like 25 minutes, so nice. Forgotten Samples has some sweep ups. This like very low under it. Did you make your effects by yourself or learned from your videos? I mean, these effects, no, these are from the sample pack. This is from a Vengeance sample pack. But a lot of the other stuff in here, yes, that is made by myself. I want a longer sweep actually. Yeah, there we are. Which sample pack would you recommend? Well, that's a very, very broad question. Because it depends on what you want to make. If you want to make psytrance, then there's going to be different sample packs than if you want to make like techno, or if you want to make even between like dark psy and other psytrance types, or psytrance types, like subgenres. It's going to depend a lot. One of the packs that I like is Psychedelic Intelligence. I have version 1 and 2. This is maybe a little bit too progressive for dark psy. I would specifically look for dark psy samples, if I were you. If you're looking to make dark psy, then you should like just Google on dark psy samples, and then there should be sample packs that should come up for you. I'm a big fan of the kick that we were able to make. Kind of traditional, kind of slap almost in that mid-range. And yeah, there is a little bit of strange thing going on with the Spectrum, but I don't think that I dislike that. Like this hollowness here. Okay, seeing as there's still 15 minutes left and I'm basically done, I'm going to render this out and then I'll go put on some music, take a little bit of a break, and then once we get back we're going to be listening to the submissions. For those that don't know, once we're finished with the challenge, you can submit right here your version. We already have one version here. We also check what's going on here. Some private messages as well. Yeah, you can submit. Once you're finished with your version, you can submit right here. And then at the end of the challenge, after these 17 minutes, we'll start listening to all of them. I was lazy with your submission. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. I found an Outsiders pack, the Stash Volume 1. Did you know this one? I forget what you said before. For submission, yeah, the track submission for the challenge. I don't know any Outsiders packs. I didn't even know that they made sample packs, to be honest. Stash Volume 1. Never heard of that. At the moment I don't need any new sample packs, but for the next time that I do, once I get into that to that point where I'm like, oh, I don't have all of the things that I need to do what I want to do, then I'll get back and look at the Outsiders Stash Volume 1. That is maybe something that I want to save though. Just Outsiders, the Stash. Ah. What's included? Nice. That looks good actually. Yeah. Supposed to get. I'll save that. How much time? It's 15 minutes, yeah. I'm going to be dragging in my version as well. And then I'll take a little break and then I'll be right back. I'll just leave this music on while I'm gone, I guess. I was gonna say, that way I don't have to listen to it once we get back, and we can just listen to the submissions. Hello, Alex. Long time no see. Welcome back to the stream. Nice. I'm gonna set up the feedback track already. That, and this needs no makeup game. And we just need that. Place this here. And I can almost get it to be a completely dark thing. The one that is selected will be dark, but the other one will still remain white. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're going to be listening to submissions very, very soon. It's 7 more minutes. For those that haven't already started with finishing up, please do so that you can immediately submit when the timer is over. I got my own song stuck in my own head. That's annoying. It happens sometimes when you get a very simple melody that it gets stuck in your own head. And obviously with the techno, with the repetitive melody, the one that we made with the plug, I really like that one. This idea with the delay. Sounds really good. Self-introduced earworms are a sign of a good song idea. Yes, I agree. It's nice to see these on the analyzers as well. Because I normally never make techno. Four more minutes for those who still need to submit. At this time you should be rendering your track. I obviously have already submitted, and so has Andre. So there should hopefully be a few more people that actually participated in the challenge. And then we'll be listening to the tracks very, very soon. This style of techno is rarely played in your region. Well, to be honest, I don't really know what style this is. I just kind of made something. Normally I don't make techno. I don't know if it's your first time here, but normally I'm a psytrance guy. And I had no idea what I was doing, but it came out very nice. Just came up with this kick idea that just worked. We started off trying to make dubstep, but that didn't really work out, and then from there, one of the bass sounds, together with the kick that I had at the beginning, kind of turned into this. This will of course be released very, very soon on the Experimenter channel. Yes, you render it and then you submit it right here. If you have participated in a challenge, you can submit right here in challenge submissions, and then we'll listen to it at the end of the stream. So this track is going to be posted to Experimenter in the coming days. This is where I will be posting all of the challenge stuff. You can see the first few already there. If you're interested in that, then you can follow it here. There will eventually be also a YouTube channel for Experimenter. Yeah, rendering, exporting is the when you have a project, you turn it into the final file, right? The WAV file. I'll call it rendering. But normally in Ableton it looks different. It's because I have an Ableton skin. My Ableton looks different always, right? I also have a lot of different other things, like the being able to move like this with the middle mouse button. Not a lot of people are able to do that. I have since a while this thing where you can set the gain and the pitch and stuff like that. So I have a really modified version of Ableton. A lot of Max for Live devices loaded everywhere doing that stuff for me. This is nice, by the way. This is something new that I found. You saw how I was able to hit a button and it will show up all of the kind of like basic controls. You can do that for multiple, and then you can just change all of them at once. This is this is not the normal dark mode, by the way. This is RFAL Dark Plus. It's a downloaded skin, and it just looks like this. It's a little bit darker, and it has like nice blue tints to it, which I really like. All right, we should have been finished, everybody. Obviously, there's a few people that are still rendering. Now is the time that you should be finished with the track, but I do still give you the time to export. Either way, we're going to just start by listening to all of the tracks that have been submitted, which for now is just one, but that's a nice start. I'm a little bit of an anti-light mode kind of guy. I'm trying to remove as much white from the image as possible. Like this. This I cannot remove unless I move it like so, and then select this one. This is the darkest that I can get it. Was the challenge 3 hours for the track? Yes. Yes. You can still do the challenge. If you want, you can go to challenge information, just download the file, and then follow the rules here. Signalizer, this is analyzers. So this shows me the stereo field, this shows me the waveform, this shows me the frequency over time. So this is the time axis, this is frequency axis, and this shows me all of the frequencies and their exact loudness. I use it to just have something to display when showing the tracks, when listening to the tracks. And it's also nice to, when you're giving feedback, to point out issues with the track. If there's something really off, then it's a good way to do it. You're not ready for this kind of challenge? It's really easy. You just have to set yourself in the mindset that the quality isn't the most important thing. Right, you just have to get ideas out fast, and that's something that you can train. So, to be honest, one of the things that I recommend for beginners is that they just train this kind of thing, that they get ideas out there. I recently posted something about experimentation for beginners. There's going to be like a whole beginner series on my channel very, very soon. The first episode should be out somewhere next week, hopefully. Maybe the beginning of the week after that. But there is already, like, I already filmed the first version. I'm doing like a Psytrance for Beginners series. Everything about Psytrance that you need to know to make it. Actually, everything that you need to know in order to purchase my masterclass and be able to understand what I'm doing. That kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to be listening to the first one. Andre, let's have a listen to Lazy Challenge. I don't buy that it's lazy. Let's hear. It's definitely different, the sample. Nice atmosphere in there. Although I would say that at this point you should probably turn the atmosphere off so that the leads have a little bit more space. If you're gonna turn this into like a full production. Which you can do, by the way. That's perfectly fine. Sounds nice. I like it. Very cool way that you changed the sound up, because it's definitely different, which was the goal. Right. We're still waiting for Klaus to render. He had some issues with rendering. I don't know if there's anybody else that is still working on something or rendering something out, then please let me know. Otherwise, one of the things that I can do temporarily is just listen to my track once more. Because I do really like the way that it came out, so... Time for one more listen through. My first time making techno and it went really well. In a little bit, I hope that Klaus also submits. Let me know if you're uploading. I wonder what this means in a stereo analyzer. It's not the kick being stereo, right? Maybe it is. I did not have any issues like damage with Signalizer. The only thing that I have with Signalizer is that sometimes the stereoscope breaks. That's why I asked before if that's from the transient, but this looks like it's actually from the transient. Because it's always the same thing, kind of. But other than that, no, I haven't had any like strange issues with it. Yes, the DLL, you just drag it into the install folder. We'll wait this out, and then we'll get into Klaus's submission. I don't know if anybody else has worked in the challenge. If you have, then please submit. Otherwise, after Klaus's, I'm going to finish the stream. Obviously, I'm playing this till the end. Didn't have time today. That's okay. You can just be here for the final listen through of Klaus's track. Also, welcome to the stream, by the way. Klaus's track will be up very, very soon after we finish mine. This sounds interesting. It sounds interesting indeed. I made some techno. Something I've never done before. There's a little bit of that grittiness, that high end in the kick, but I actually like that. Okay, so now we have the final one, which is Klaus. Challenge today. Let's have a listen. Very bass heavy kick and bass. Look at this. More techno than my techno. I can definitely not hear the original sample in here, so also here it's changed so much that it's actually a different sound. Different ways. Yeah, I cannot hear the original version. I do like the sound design. I don't know I cannot tell which ones are like the original sample and which are just normally sound design. Like even that guitarish bell thing, I could imagine how you would make that from the original sample if you had a little bit of time. Okay. So I think that's all of the submissions, which is a little bit unfortunate that we're getting so few submissions, but I know it's a little bit of a commitment to just put away 3 hours of the day to work on a challenge. Either way, this is going to be the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed producing with me. And as always, what I want to do is I want to shout out one of my students who is streaming right now. So I'm going to be putting a link in my chat as well as in Discord so that you guys can come and join me there while we listen to some sidetracks together. He does live mixes, so everybody hop over and say hi from me. I'll post it a few times so that you guys can see where to go. If you click that, then you should be able to find this stream. Right? That's the right one, I hope. Yes. There we are. Alright, so thank you all for coming, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye bye guys.